Can I ask what your reaction was when you first read the script from Ryan?
Well, listen,
Be honest.
No, I was amazed at the complexity of it, that it was so challenging, the range of emotions, every color in the palette. Mine happened to be of a darker hue.
That was part of the challenge with the character of Luke, because I
Right.
felt like I couldn't have him on the island because he's a coward or he's given up. He had to have an active reason he was there. His reason is he genuinely believes the Jedi are a hindrance to the galaxy, and so
Right.
it actually turns it into this kind of heroic act he's taken on his shoulders
Right.
of he knows his friends are suffering, and he's making the choice to do the most painful, difficult thing for him, which is take himself out of the fight.
Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're all having a great day. And thanks for joining me for your daily dose of Star Wars. This clip is talking about The Last Jedi and what Mark's initial reactions were, but within this, Ryan actually gave us the reason as to why Luke decided to go to Ahch-To, which is something that JJ never did, and within the 2 years between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, is something that I never really thought of what Luke's reasoning would be to go there, because in all of that time, fans who, are Luke's character, Luke is our favorite character, we're just wondering what he was going to do next. We didn't care why he was there as much as what he was going to do next. We did care about the history from that, but what led him to Ahch-To specifically is a little different. We obviously, knew Kylo Ren destroyed his Next Generation Jedi, and this is what caused him to go there, but in having Luke be the Luke we know and love, and everyone having an issue with that, including me, and not having Luke be the character that we knew from the original trilogy, just show up, be willing to jump back into the fight, makes more sense to what Ryan was doing and to why JJ had him be the focus of the movie without having him involved in it. As you can tell, this is unscripted, but I just wanted to give you guys my initial thoughts on this, and the fact that Ryan said Luke had to have a reason to go to Ahch-To, which, if he was still the hopeful, optimistic, fun-loving Luke that we knew from the original trilogy, he probably wouldn't have gone to Ahch-To anyway. He would still trying to be a Jedi, he would still be trying to make a difference. Now, the way they could have spun that is he was just trying to hide out, and he said, okay, I can do this, but that wouldn't have made as much sense as to why he went in the first place if all he needed was someone like Rey to say, hey, come back and help us. He had to have an emotional reason as to why he didn't, and the fact that he turned himself off from the Force just kind of proves the point that he believes that the Jedi are non-essential and that they don't need to exist anymore, because every time he tries to do something to put things in terms of evening the playing field or giving the Jedi a leg up, it always turns to ashes and causes a problem for Luke. So Ryan's thought was, okay, if he avoids all of this and cuts himself off from the Force and doesn't engage with it, then he's really doing the best thing that he can, because what they want, what the First Order wants, and what Snoke has said he wants, is for the Jedi to be extinct. As long as Luke keeps himself out of the fight, then he's, in a way, keeping everyone safe, probably from Luke's perspective, which is what I think Ryan is hinting at here. As long as he's not involved, Ryan believes that this is making Luke be more heroic in his own thought process. Because he had to have a reason to go to Ahch-To, he had to have a reason to isolate himself, and this just really brings the whole story that Ryan told, whether we like it or not. It did bring the story that he told at the ending to a much more intense emotional connection between the audience and Luke, by him bringing himself back to the Force and doing this thing that we've never seen any other Jedi do ever, and pushing himself to another galaxy, or not another galaxy, another system, and placing himself there and being able to, at will, choose whether he's physically there or not. Because we touched Leia's hands, but then he would just slide right through Kylo and nothing would happen of it. The most powerful thing, he's back into the Force, he's fully fledged back into the Force after turning himself off. And then when he gives himself up to the Force, that just gives the whole emotional arc that Ryan was trying to accomplish for Luke work. Whether we like it for the story or not, and for the Luke we wanted, it works for the story that Ryan was telling. And that's what I think Mark has been saying, is he has to trust Ryan's vision. and he knows it's not his story anymore, and I think that's probably why Mark didn't fight as much as he did to change Luke, because, you know, he wanted to be the optimistic and hopeful one, but that wasn't the case because he knew it wasn't his story, and they had to tell the story of the new protagonist. And Mark understood that, and that's why he allowed what happened to happen. And whether we like The Last Jedi or not, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is, in a way, Rian telling us why, and this is also, in a way, justifying the story. And so I just wanted to run my thoughts on that by you. I hope that made sense. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that bell down there, receive notifications on your iOS or Android device, subscribe to the channel, like the video for more content like this in the future. Thank you guys for watching. As always, keep loving Star Wars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.